Phil.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
That's the defense go on.
They're down 8. Second possession for Kentucky. Vandegrift has plenty of time. Down to the end zone. Caught. Kentucky touchdown. Barry Brown. Demi Sumo Kongbe is now tailback. Sumo Kongbe straight ahead and in. Touchdown, Kentucky. Right at Cole Kublin. Guys, here's how we're going to draw it up. Matern, I'm going to hand you the football. I don't want you to stop running until you've hit the sideline report. They're going quickly. Little touch pass. Barry Brown to the outside into the end zone. Touchdown, Barry Brown, a 12-yard catch and run. Second and goal. Sumo Kongbe is the tailback. Play action. Vandegrift finds his man. That's a tight end, Jordan Dingle. He buries it in the end zone with a 5-yard touchdown catch. Center, as Cole pointed out, redshirt freshman from Durango, Colorado.
But a lot of room for Deion Burks at the top of your screen there in slot.
Sawchuk, the running back. Allen to the slant. It is caught. Touchdown, Brennan Thompson. What a weird result there. How third straight win for the Cats against, or pardon me, for the Gamecocks against the Cats. Jackson Arnold got Barnes with him in the backfield, pulls it back, end zone, touchdown, Jake Roberts. 11-yard touchdown strike from Jackson Arnold to Jake Roberts.
Too physical in the chest of the receiver.
Second year started. That's his second defensive pass interference tonight. Donovan Smith wide open, and he finds Manjack for the score. 44-yard strike. And the Cougars will go for 2, it looks like.
Let's let them take the short throws all night.
And they'll go off tackle this time with Dylan Sampson, and he's into the checkerboard. Touchdown, Tennessee from 22 yards. Last week, Miles Kitzelman on the left side of that line. Straight ahead, Sampson gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Sampson's second of the night. Another 7-play drive. That one only needed to cover 48 yards after the short punt. Very few tight ends on the field so far tonight. No flag, no jump. Iamaleava dials deep, got a man. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chris Brazel for 53 yards.
When they need to be physical up front. Great compliment to how dangerous they are through the air.
Deshaun Bishop is the running back, and he takes off on the right side, finds a huge hole, and he is in a dead sprint. Beautiful crossover, and he's going to take it to the house. 53-yard sprint for Deshaun Bishop. Clock winding down. Looks like Tennessee wants to get a snap off before the end of the quarter. And they'll run it straight ahead. Sampson's got his third. quarter. 4th and short. Bishop. Boy, busted throw, and there he goes. 47 yards sprint for Bishop. Pair that with a 53-yard run. Bishop's got 2 touchdowns tonight. Next week against Oklahoma. We'll get to that in a moment on this 3rd down. 3rd and 3. Well, maybe we'll get to the end zone. Another touchdown for Dylan Sampson. This one from 14 yards out. His 4th touchdown of the game. Bishop's got 2 rushing touchdowns. And the Volunteers have hung a 50-burger in the first half, and we're not even midway through the 2nd quarter.
Against NC State last week as well.
He's running all over Kent State like they're Lenore City. Touchdown, Tennessee. The tight end, Miles Kinselman. Difference is 93. That was done by LSU in 19
for Tennessee tonight.
Moore fires in zone. Caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's the freshman Mike Matthews and his first career score.
Place the 2nd level.
Harris 4th in the country in receiving yards. One of a handful of weapons at Dart's disposal. Now he takes a shot to the end zone. Got it. Touchdown, Juice Wells. 35-yard strike, and Ole Miss wastes no time. Two. Pocket holds for Dart, fires a strike to the end zone, and Jordan Watkins. 23-yard touchdown pass.
Take advantage of that.
Like an 8th grade dance. Save some room for the Holy Spirit, okay? Otherwise, you get a ruler across the knuckles every time.
You had some lame dances, huh?
Uh-oh. Halfback toss into the end zone. O.J. Arnold finds Burgess. And Georgia Southern puts a touchdown on the board here in the first half. Arnold last year threw for a touchdown, caught one and ran one, so no surprise that he shows some versatility here tonight. Miami Parrish followed him there, and then Henry returned, shot to the sideline, caught, room to run, Trey Harris is gone, 70-yard score. And Jackson Dart now 4th in school history with 66 touchdowns responsible for, behind only Eli Manning, Bo Wallace, and Matt Corral.
Up front.
Brought in 2 guys to play for a national title last year on Washington's O-line.
Here's Pegues. They're going to direct snap.
Pegues straight ahead with a leap, and he's in. Touchdown, J.J. Pegues. He went right over the top. Put the flaps down, and then 325 got in the air.
Well, the former tight end.
Some of us are allergic to fairways.
Yeah, pull out your wood, Tom. Fairway.
Thank you. Walk in for Parrish. The scoring continues. Ole Miss stacking the points like Tetris blocks tonight, Cole.
They just hit you in so many different ways.
In this system. So many ways he can attack you.
Dart over the middle. Caught. Trey Harris, touchdown again. His 2nd of the night. 36 yards. It is a 225-yard night for Trey Harris on 11 catches. and Lane Kiffin and Jackson Dart feel like he should have 3 touchdowns to this point. Dominic Thomas straight ahead, slips through the tackle and powers his way into the end zone. Shrug emoji. He got his 6th. No touchdown vulture here. Thomas able to cash it in. Goes for a gain of 20. And now Arch getting his running back in the right spot. Handoff straight ahead. Touchdown Texas. Jet on blue. That 20-yard gain, Cole, set him up for a goal line plunge from blue, his 4th touchdown of the season. 11th in the country, just a hair under 48 points a game. Over 511 yards per game.
This offense has generated explosive plays on higher percentage throws. Those haven't taken place today either.
24 plays run. They put it in the air 18 times. Empty backfield for Arch Manning. Pressure again. And as he throws again, lobbed up and hauled in. Touchdown, Texas, DeAndre Moore. He all right. It's a 49-yard strike. He's better than all right. Snake again. This time at half of his body is over the goal line. And now a signal. Touchdown, Texas. Cole, you're an offensive lineman. That's got to feel like a win if you're one of those big fellas up front after a couple of stalemates.
Absolutely.
Manning wide open, lobs it in zone. It is DeAndre Moore again. 27-yard strike.
You know, it was sad to see that back in the day reference.
Now 3rd and 5 for Michael Van Buren. We're all old. Van Buren steps through and he's got easy run to the end zone. A 12-yard touchdown run and horns down from Van Buren. Another
Kentucky. I'm sure the exact order.
On the end around, Isaiah Bond finds the edge, finds the end zone. Touchdown, Isaiah Bond on a 26-yard run. This is the version of the Texas offense that we did not see in the first half. Option for Vanderbilt. Alexander got a blocker in front of him off the left side, lowers his shoulder and powers to the goal line. He's in, and Vandy draws first blood on a 7-yard Cedric Alexander score. Percent of its 3rd down tries this season. Some mustard on that snap. Milroe near side, batted up, and it is intercepted. Fontenette to the corner. He's in, and Vandy's got a 2-score lead on a 28-yard interception return by Random Fontenette. Bama hustles to the line. 2nd and goal. A hole on the left side, and a step through for Jan Miller, and Alabama's on the board on an 8-yard touchdown run. Missouri 2 weeks ago. They'll run it, and another stretch, and this one's good enough. Cedric Alexander with the touchdown plunge from a yard out. And Vandy strikes again. Second of the day for Alexander. Sets side the 3. Jam Miller next to Milroe. And Miller's got plenty of space, and he's got a touchdown run, his second of the game. Jalen Milroe knew that was a touchdown as soon as he let go of the football.
Seconds.
Are you promoting your own show? Are you paying advertising rates today? Here's Milroe. Perfect through the air on this drive. And now on the ground. He's in. Touchdown, Jalen Milroe. Tyler Booker and Parker Brailsford cleared the way. Alabama scores on its opening possession. You get not out of the shotgun. They're 2 of 3 on 4th down this year. Pavia wants to throw. He goes down the middle. It is caught. Touchdown, Vanderbilt and Junior Sherrill. That might be the most Diego Pavia play ever.
Space there.
Justice Haynes is the running back on this one. Milroe looking deep. Down the sideline. It is caught by Williams. He springs free. And he is in for an Alabama touchdown. A 58-yard catch and run for the emerging superstar. How did he not get out of bounds? How did he not step over the line even before the ball got to him?
I'm sorry, run, be the playmaker that he is.
Got Alexander next to him. Little replay. Pavia throws. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Kadron Johnson with the catch, and Vandy extends its lead.
I've got Jaden Roberts, Tyler Booker, Parker Brailsford, low center of gravity, but you're in shotgun. Do you just go quarterback inside zone here?
Justice Haynes is the running back. 4th and 1. Game on the line for Alabama late. They reverse it out of there looking for the corner, and it is Ryan Williams into the end zone. 2-yard touchdown run for the fantastic freshman Ryan Williams. His second touchdown of the game.
Tom, you are an
Especially. Play action. Pavia steps up. Throws on the run, wide open. Touchdown, Vanderbilt, A.J. Newberry.
I'm down here in the red zone. You just got to dial it up and give it to 12.
They run to the line. Handoff. Sumo Kongbe plunges in. Touchdown, Kentucky. Jagger Burton was in the middle of that thing and caps a 12-play, 78-yard drive.
Pavia has used his legs a couple times on 3rd down.
Pavia on the rollout. Fires. Caught to the pylon and in. Touchdown, Richie Hoskins. 18-yard strike. Hoskins' second target this drive.
It's the red zone.
Vandegrift leaves the pocket again. Great coverage downfield. And he fired. Instead they're going to throw again. Vandegrift, strong arm to the 2 and in. Dane Key hits pay dirt after the 22-yarder. Opening possession for the Gamecocks after an interception. Sanders bounces to the outside, and he's in. Touchdown, Rocket Sanders in South Carolina. Hawkins doing a lot of pre-snap traffic directing. Play action again, and he's taken down and loses the football. South Carolina scoops it up, and the game Demetrius Knight caused the fumble. What a start for Shane Beamer's Gamecocks.
Ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense for a touchdown.
Third down. Hit from behind. It is intercepted. Free ball for Where he's got his second pick of the game, and he's looking for a block. It's another South Carolina defensive score. A 66-yard pick six brings out the Bluebirds in Norman. Offense, certainly. Thank you, Peter. Great to have you on the road with us today. Sellers steps back, wants to go deep, wide open. Touchdown, South Carolina. A 33-yard strike to Joshua Simon. Well played, Lenore Sellers, and the Gamecocks extend their lead. Play clock at 1. They just get it off. They use the entire clock. Arnold going deep. Man has a step. It's caught. Brennan Thompson in the end zone. The first touchdown in 2 games for Oklahoma is a 54-yard strike to the speedy Brennan Thompson. Sooners will leave the offense on the field and go for 2.
Run first, Vandy offense. Pavia pressured, trying to scramble and finds the edge. He scrambles for the first down, and he hit the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Diego Pavia and Vandy on an 18-yard QB scramble. Ewers with a pick on a batted ball. First possession for Texas, trying to bounce back. Goes to the end zone. It is a one-handed grab and a Texas touchdown by Matthew Golden. Golden hadn't scored a touchdown since the second game of the season. They get him back on track here in their second possession. 3rd and 8 for Ewers. Got man coverage to his slot receiver. It's caught over the shoulder by DeAndre Moore. Back-to-back scoring drives for the Longhorns.
Absolutely has. The numbers prove it.
Not just the tight ends, but lost some yardage in the receiver room. And here's DeAndre Moore. After a slip tackle, Moore takes it in from 25 yards out. Second touchdown of the game for DeAndre Moore. That is now 17 straight completions for Quinn Ewers.
Give him the option to either throw to the sideline or tuck the football and be able to run it in.
He's already got 1 rushing touchdown in this game on their opening possession. He rolls, looking backside, fires, caught! A Vanderbilt touchdown. Somehow Pavia threads the needle. Junior Sherrill ends up with the football, and the Commodores cash in on 4th down. Second and goal, Vandy. Commodores need a miracle. Pavia to the end zone, caught, touchdown, Vandy and Eli Stowers. An 8-yard fastball from Pavia, and Vandy is a point after an onside kick away from doing real damage to Texas college football playoff hopes.
Huge gains means Kentucky's averaging 10.5 yards per play early. Pressure, and he finds a tight end, wide open, Josh Caddis, and he rumbles in for the Kentucky score. 27-yard strike from bloody Brock Vandegrift to the junior from Cincinnati, Josh Caddis. Lewis, part of a loaded backfield on 3rd and goal. Here's Lewis into the end zone. Touchdown Tennessee, first score of the night for the Volunteers. They broke the huddle. Hand off, bounce to the outside, and touchdown Dylan Sampson from 7 yards out, and he has tied the Tennessee single-season rush record. About Sampson spending a good chunk of the second quarter on the bench. On second and goal. Yamaliama to the end zone. Miles Ketzelman. Sampson the decoy that time, and it's a 6-yard strike. Here comes pressure. Wimsatt stands tall. Man coverage to the corner of the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Jamari Macklin. The transfer from North Texas finds his first score of the year, and he comes up big in his fourth quarter in Neyland. Here's Sampson. Bottled up. Pushing the pile. That is a rugby scrum. Everybody shoving to the line. And he'll share the record with 10 others who pushed him across. A 6-yard touchdown run for Dylan Sampson and a new Tennessee single-season touchdown rushing record. Arizona State. He was a starter as a freshman in high school, led his team to a state title. And 2 guys to go through that time, and sneaking through it in. It's Theo Reese. First touchdown of the game. Injured player for Missouri.
Got a lot of space, 2-way go, and here he is on the move.
Going back to the outside. Pine looking for him. He's covered. Pine to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Missouri. It's Brett Norfleet. A fourth quarter offensive explosion. Oklahoma to be in shouting distance. Throwback. Arnold's got the catch. He's got the angle. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Taylor Tatum throws the pass. Jackson Arnold does the rest. Burden in motion. Again, as a decoy, ball came out. It's scooped up by Oklahoma. Billy Bowman's going to take it to the house, and the Sooners bounce back in front.
He needs that touchdown.
Ryan trying to get a look. Got Burden on the right hash. Pine looking for Burden. No, into the end zone. Jump ball. Caught. Touchdown, Theo Reese. The former Sooner hauls it in for his second of the night. Sooners have a pair of timeouts remaining. Missouri drops 8. Arnold hit. Ball's loose. It is scooped up by the Tigers. Zion Young with the scoop and score. Madness in Columbia. It just keeps going with 30 seconds left.
South Carolina's got to get this run game going to be successful here against a really good Missouri defense.
That was Simon in motion. Sellers got wide open, and it's hauled in by Nick Harbor for a 26-yard strike. Rocket Sanders in the backfield. Sellers pop pass, end zone, touchdown, South Carolina, Joshua Simon.
Was as focused as I've seen and as loose as I've seen, which
he was very loose.
Might be a good thing.
The swing to Jared Brown, elite speed, and Brown takes it to the house. 38-yard catch and run. And the first score of the season for the former Chanticleer out of Coastal Carolina. Second and goal. Carroll into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. Carroll's 7th touchdown of the season. And a little strutting from Drake Heismeyer in the end zone in front of the South Carolina fans. Missouri's going to leave the offense on the field and go for 2. Throw an extra tight end on the right side. Cook under center. Here's Noel. And he's in. Touchdown, Missouri. And with 9:12 to go in regulation, Nate Noel hits pay dirt, and Missouri is a point after away from the lead.
Really good.
Sanders 19 carries, 53 yards. Here's a quarterback. Wants to throw to the back of the end zone and caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. It's a 5-yard strike to Michael Smith. And 3 receivers who hadn't touched the ball all night each come up with big catches on this drive. Pressure up the middle. Cook lobs it. It is caught. It's Luther Burden. Touchdown, Tigers.
Harbor right there, your big target, has made some big plays downfield.
Got a small defender on him. Shovel pass, Sanders. Rocket Sanders dances to the 5. And he punishes his way into the end zone. South Carolina back in front.
Ability to make things happen, and that's something that LSU struggled with. Those mobile quarterbacks, so got to contain him early.
3 different mobile quarterbacks in league play have torched LSU on the ground. Pavia play action on the first play. Dials deep. Man wide open. Quincy Skinner takes it to the house on the first play. A 63-yard strike, and Vandy's got the lead at Death Valley. There's a flag back at the 37. Pavia
Patient and just checked it down.
We saw Texas attack Vanderbilt outside the numbers repeatedly. Williams, and he breaks free into the end zone for a 20-yard touchdown run.
A&M, Ole Miss, not forcing the ball when it's not there downfield.
Yeah.
They try to take a shot, just checking it down.
I think you sold him short. I thought it was 3 against A&M.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. Things got sideways in a hurry in that game. There's a big hole. Josh Williams. Touchdown LSU. 21-yard run for Williams.
That time, it's C.J. Daniels.
Lacey in motion. Nussmeier slings it to wide open Karen Lacey. 12-yard strike and a strut in the end zone. LSU has opened up the lead, and Campbell, the left tackle, showing off
Game, and Vandy now goes fast.
Pavia trying to keep it, and he powers his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Diego Pavia on a 1-yard plunge. Oh, yeah, throw the chips in the air. Cole, we're letting the celebrations go wherever they want.
The end zone just overthrows him.
So they keep the offense on the field. They're 18 of 33 on 4th down this year. ESPN Analytics says kick it here. But Jeff Levy looking to play with house money as deep underdogs in a rivalry game. Play clock at 1 and at 0. And there's the flag, and this one.
Got Kevin Coleman in the slot at the top of the screen, maybe matched up against a safety one-on-one.
That was Kramer in motion. And a crossing route complete indeed, and room to run for Kevin Coleman to the pylon. He's in, and Mississippi State takes the lead on a 34-yard catch and run. Good call, partner.
Ran a nice mesh concept.
First 12 short yardage opportunities of the season. And he'll take it to the outside, and Pegues motters his way into the end zone. He carried Hunter Washington with him. A 5-yard touchdown run for the mayor, J.J. Pegues.
opportunity for Ole Miss that they missed. And for Mississippi State, they dodged a big mistake.
Van Buren keeps it, cuts inside, and dives for the goal line. He's in. State's back in front. Heavy underdogs, and with a huge talent disparity on both sides, Mississippi State staking its claim here in the first quarter. Came here to play for Lane Kiffin, knowing how he develops quarterbacks. And they keep it on the ground. And a huge hole for Ulysses Bentley. Here he goes. Bentley straight down the middle of the field. From the doghouse to the end zone. An 89-yard sprint. Zero carries last week for the SMU transfer, and now 26 career rushing touchdowns.
Goes pressure. Change and look again, post-snap.
Right up the middle, Dart backpedaling, lobs. Caught! Cannon pre-scored, wins the battle with Hunter Washington. 19-yard scoring strike from Dart to pre-score. What an emotional year it's been for Caden Prescorn, who lost his dad a year ago. And the married father of two, trying to finish his senior night with a highlight and secured that one all the way through.
LSU's converted 50% of its third downs this season. Nussmeier going to up that number. This is Kyron Lacey, and this is an LSU touchdown. For LSU, game's up front. Nussmeier lost the football, and it's scooped up by Oklahoma. Another defensive score. It belongs to R. Mason Thomas. Ball security has been an issue for both offenses. Grayson Halton forced it out, and R. Mason Thomas hit pay dirt with it. First and goal, Sooners. Robinson plunges in for the Oklahoma score. And the Sooners bounce back in front.
Boy, that previous play really... Can't wait to find out who's going to be there, though. Texas A&M going on right now.
Yeah, they're scoreless.
Winner will go face Georgia.
Aaron Anderson burst free. Anderson trying to race down the sidelines. Got a convoy. Aaron Anderson will take it the distance. And LSU bounces back with a 100-yard kickoff return for the New Orleans product, Aaron Anderson. Saw 3 in the first quarter. Four-man rush for OU. Nussmeier going deep. It is caught! Chris Hilton. 40-yard strike. Somehow Garrett Nussmeier dropped it right in the basket. Nussmeier going deep again. It is caught! Chris Hilton a second time. 45-yard strike.
Normally safety playing corner today. Third and goal. Beck fires. It is caught! Sensational hands by Gabe Burkle. It's a 9-yard strike, and Iowa State is on the board.
In the RPO game, he can get it to his guys a million different ways.
It's a single-season record, 10 300-yard passing games for Ward. They try to run it against this Iowa State defense, and Davey Martinez is off to the races. 75 yards of deliciousness on the touchdown run by Martinez.
Guys in the athleticism of this Miami front. They're going to try to play this game outside of them if possible.
Hanson on a handoff, takes it to the house. 30-yard touchdown run for Carson Hanson. We've had 3 possessions and 3 touchdowns. Oh, a great block by left play. And now the seventh play of this drive. Off balance lob into the end zone to Jacoby George for a 4-yard strike. And Cam Ward has now passed Case Keenum for the all-time passing touchdown record, no matter the level of college football. 156th in his career. 4 out of I formation with Klotz the fullback. It's beautiful. Hanson, the tailback, straight ahead, submarines. He's in. Call this is straight smash mouth football. Pressure again. Ward steps up, looking across the field. Beautiful catch made by JoJo Trader, and he's into the end zone. 40 yards. Ward on the run to Trader. Touchdown of the 12 title. And run over by Arizona State in the process. Out of the backfield, back able to find Hanson, and he's into the end zone. Defense optional this afternoon, fellas. 13-yard strike.
Oh, just a great play.
In the Cheez-It Bowl, his first opportunity. Cam Ward going deep. Post route. It is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Elijah Arroyo for 33 yards.
That vacant.
8 touchdowns on the season for Mark Fletcher. Play clock at 2. And Fletcher loops into the end zone for another Miami score.
Across the formation here, trying to leak him into the flats.
Back to Knoll, little low. Roll to catch and a touchdown for Iowa State.
Absolutely love the play call.
Well, Carson Hanson has had a big game. He's got 3 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 through the air. Morocco Beck is the winningest Iowa State quarterback over a 2-year period in school history. 4th and goal, under a minute to play. For the Pop-Tarts. Beck keeps it, and he surges in. Iowa State with the lead. They're an extra point away from hopping in front with under a minute to go. Mestamaker 3 of 8 so far today. Over the middle. Caught. First down. Coleman. Touchdown. 46 yards.
Absolute.
Mestamaker looking to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Mean Green. Landon sides. Beautiful catch and throw for a 16-yard touchdown. They bring pressure off his back foot lob. It is caught. Touchdown, Texas State. Jaden Williams catching it in coverage.
Now look at this.
No, you better get the ball all the way over if you want a touchdown.
Hit your head on the goalpost or they might not call it.
13th play of the drive. He's in. According to 1. Touchdown, Texas State. 2nd and goal. Gives it up to the goal line and in. Touchdown, North Texas, McKenzie McGill. On 2nd and 9. And that opens up a huge hole for Perry. And he is off to the races. Lincoln Perry takes it to the house. 73-yard run, and he launches it into the stands. It's supposed trailing by 9. Draw, Mestamaker, plenty of room, and he's got the sideline. He's still alive, and so is North Texas. Drew Mestamaker with a 70-yard rip